G'day everybody, welcome to Steadfast Detailing. So today we've got another episode. We're going to be doing something a bit different, a little bit special. We're not going to be detailing cars, we're going to be detailing boots, specifically R.M. Williams boots. So I've got a pair of comfort Craftsman boots in the color Chestnut, and we're going to be cleaning them, we'll be conditioning them, and then we'll be fixing up all the scuffs and scratches with some cream polish. So this is going to be pretty interesting. We're going to be detailing shoes, boots. So if you're an Aussie, then you pretty much know everything about these boots already. If you're not Australian, well then I'll give you a quick rundown. So R.M. Williams is an Aussie company. It started in 1932, and what it is basically, it's most famous for its Chelsea boot, which is made from a single piece of yearling leather. It's famous enough where Hugh Jackman is the brand ambassador. Our military wear these boots as parade boots, and they often get gifted to heads of state as well by government officials. So it's pretty much embedded into the Aussie DNA. Now, with my boots, I've recently taken them overseas, and I literally do everything with them. I daily them, I pretty much wear them any opportunity that I can. And I've taken them to the mud, off to the snow. I've been canoeing in them. Pretty much any opportunity I get, I'll wear them. They're the best boots and most comfortable boots that I own. So everything that I'm going to be showing in this video, it's going to be applicable to all kinds of leather footwear. Whether they're dress shoes or boots, it'll work. Okay, everything we're going to be going through, pretty straightforward. Nothing crazy about it at all. Alrighty, so I'll give you guys a look of where we're going to be starting from. So this is everything that we need. Got our boots, got our toothbrush, just an old toothbrush. This we use to brush out the welt. We've got our horsehair brush, a microfiber cloth, cream polish, conditioner, saddle soap, a bit of water. The water is for the sponge that we're going to use with our saddle soap here. And then we have just a buffing cloth, and we're going to use this to apply our cream polish. So I'll give you a quick, just a close-up of the scuffs and the current condition of the boots so far. So as I said, I literally wear these boots everywhere, any opportunity that I get. So because of that, you can see that they are quite scuffed up. I've owned these boots for a year and a half, and they're in really good condition. Even for boots that get daily worn. So on average, I'd probably be wearing these about 5 days a week, if not more. So what is really great about them is that the leather on this, the yearling leather, can really take a beating, okay? So you got some pigment that's been scuffed off on the ankle side there, and same thing here as well. So anyone who owns R.M. Williams boots, what I really don't like to see is people babying these. These boots are not designed to be babied. These boots can take a beating. They are originally created as work boots. And they clean up extremely well with just a bit of time and effort. So remove your shoe trees. Now these boot trees, they are extremely important if you want to maintain the shape and structure of the boots. So even though I have had these boots for a little while now and they've got a lot of wear, there's actually not that much creasing in them compared to other boots. If you own R.M. Williams yourself, or if you have seen other people's boots, it creases up like really, really badly right there. But with the boot trees, it helps you maintain that shape and keeps your boot looking great for a long, long time. So with your horsehair brush, just brush it off. This is just to remove excess dirt Now we can put the horsehair brush away. Next comes the saddle soap. So saddle soap is basically just soap. And I believe it's called saddle soap because it was originally designed to be used for horse saddles. So what you need to do, just have a bit of water, wet your sponge, and you'll create a really, really strong lather with this. This stuff lathers up extremely well. Okay, and then you're just going to get it all over the boots. So you want to be very, very liberal with this because this is going to be the initial clean of the boots. It's alright to get this everywhere. Now, the reason why we have the toothbrush is so that we can get deep into the welt. So, same thing with the saddle soap. Now we've got the microfiber towel and we're just going to use that to clean up the leather. So you can see there's quite a bit of gunk that gets removed from there. So even with just a clean, you can see how much better that they already look. But we're not going to stop there. So the next step, we are going to condition this. And we're going to be conditioning it using Saphir Renovateur. What we're actually going to do before we condition is we're going to let this air dry. So we're going to just leave it overnight. So we let it air dry. That way the extra moisture and the saddle soap that's already being applied here isn't going to impact on us using the conditioner. So it's the next day and the boots are completely dried now. We're going to apply Saphir Renovateur. So this is a conditioner. Okay, it's mink oil based and it's going to infuse the boots with essential oils and all the necessary moisture that it needs to prevent it from cracking and just to look after it for a long time. So what we're going to do with this, just a little bit at a time, just dabbing it all over the boot. Just like that. And then essentially massaging it in. So once we apply it to the boot, we are going to let it sit and dry for about 5 to 10 minutes, and then immediately after that, we'll just use the horsehair brush here to buff it off. And then after we buff it off, we can start to apply the cream polish. So a little does go a long way with this, so you don't need to go crazy on it. Really, any boot conditioner will work fine. R.M. Williams sell their own specific boot conditioner as well, so that's perfectly fine to use. Even if you don't have a specific brand like Saphir's or R.M. Williams, any boot conditioner, any leather conditioner will be better than nothing. You can even see that I'm applying it to the leather heel stack here. Okay. Right, so now these boots have been conditioned. Wait 5-10 minutes and then do a buff. It's been a few minutes now, so it's ready to be buffed off with the horsehair brush. So just quick, fast motions. Now that the conditioner has been buffed off, these boots are pretty much ready to wear. They've been cleaned, they've been conditioned, they're ready to go. But we're going to go one step further. There are a bit of scuffing here that you can see just where the toe cap is, and a bit of pigment that we want to add back in. So this is where the cream polish comes into play. So you always want to use a color specific cream polish. We have the chestnut colored Comfort Craftsman's, so we're using chestnut polish. So with the cream polish, really straightforward once again. Get yourself a cloth. So this bit of brown here, that's the chestnut color. So this is how I do it. I just wrap it around my finger and then dab a little bit. So I'm using a cloth. You can also use a brush, like a dauber brush, and then really straightforward, just working it into the entire boot and concentrating on areas where the scuffs are and where we want to add the color back in. So once again, you don't need a lot of it. So we've added the boot polish to the entirety of the leather upper. We are also going to add it all the way around the welt and the sole and the leather heel stack here as well, just to give it back a little bit of color, because you can see from the back here, it actually does get scuffed up as well. So once I add it here, it'll blend in quite nicely. So that's one done, and we're going to do the other as well. Now with the boot polish, don't need to let it sit for too long, just a few minutes. So let's see if we can get a close-up of the scuffs here. So by applying the cream polish, it'll blend this up very well. Essentially, you won't be able to tell that the scuffs are over there, but over time, the scuffs will reappear when the cream polish, when the cream polish wears off. So with this part, applying the cream polish, you can honestly do this as frequently as you'd like. It's never going to hurt the boot with the amount of times that you apply the polish. There it is. We're going to leave it for a minute or two. Then we're going to once again give it a quick buff with the horsehair brush. And then after that, we'll put our finishing touches on it. Then it will be ready to wear. That's the first one done. Wonder if we can see much of a difference there. I can definitely tell, but I hope the camera can pick it up as well. Alrighty, there it is. So hopefully you can see that, or rather not see, that the scuffs have all but disappeared. So very happy with that. And well, this is a detailing channel, so we can't just finish off here. We actually have to attend to the details. Okay, there's one more little thing that I like to do, especially with RM Williams, and it's to do with these tugs. So we want to make these nice and straight again, because they do get a bit flimsy and floppy like this after a bit of wear, and I just like to perk them up a little bit. And I'll show you how to do that. Really straightforward, really easy. All right, so this is actually the last step. And yes, we have an iron here. So tugs, you can see a bit floppy. All you need is just an iron and a couple seconds. So just have the tug right at the edge. Make sure you don't actually burn your boot, and then just press it in with a hot iron for a few seconds. Right. So now it straightens it back out, and whilst the iron's still hot, whilst the tugs are nice and warm, I will separate them so that I can actually put my fingers through them again and use them like regular tugs. Thanks again for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you took something away from it. Hope you learned how to clean, condition, and polish your boots. These are all up to schmick now, and I'm keen to wear them out and about now. Thanks very much for watching. So we've just reached 100 subscribers. We're on our way to reaching 500. So please like, share, subscribe, all that jazz. Help us to bring out more content for you guys. Cheers. Thanks for watching.